In this video, I'm going to challenge myself to build extremely useful and innovative life hacks with Lego bricks that you can easily make. So Lego. And also this video is brought to you by Squarespace, more on them later. For our first life hack, all you need is a Lego minifigure, a phone charger, and something sticky. Now it turns out Lego minifigure hands are especially designed to have clutch power. And this is how they can grip all kinds of Lego pieces like blasters, glizzies, and lightsabers. I'm also going to be leaving these throughout the video, so you keep an eye out for them and let me know if you see any. So these minifigure hands can also use their clutch power to grab onto phone and iPad charging wires, which is really cool. And I even took my charger and turned it into a giant rope for all the minifigures to swing on, but that isn't really useful, so this is where you need something sticky. You can use hot glue or sticky tack, but I ended up using glue dots and attached them to this small 4x4 base plate, and then I pushed it down onto the end of my table. Then I just placed the minifigure on the plate and then clipped in the phone charger, so now when you aren't using it, you have somewhere to put your chargers so that way they don't just lie on the ground and, shock you. Something that always frustrates me is when I'm trying to watch some YouTube videos on my phone at breakfast, and when I prop it up, it keeps sliding down. So next I'm going to challenge myself to build a phone stand that does two things. One, to prop up my phone so that way I could watch YouTube videos easily, and two, to use it to make stop motion. And for this, all you need are some generic Lego bricks and a slope pieces, as well as an 8x16 tile. And now all you have to do is build something like this, and there are a couple of different ways you can use it. You can position the phone both vertically and horizontally, and you could also adjust the position of the phone by moving this piece up and down the 8x16 tile. This is also the technique I used to film my first YouTube videos with a smartphone, and all you have to do is prop it up and press record to even make stop motion animations. Now for this next life hack, you will only need 12 parts in this rubber band piece. First, you have to connect these Technic pieces together and plug in this blue Technic pin on top. Do that twice and then connect them with the 1x2 Technic brick, plug in these pins, and then wrap a rubber band around them. Now I know that sounds complicated, but it ends up making a fully functional clip. So I'm gonna eat half a bag of popcorners and then seal the rest of it with this new chip bag clip. Very good. And now I can use the clip. And yay, it works! Another thing you could build is a Lego paper clip. All you need for this is some filler paper and 3 really common pieces. Take this pin and connect it to a rounded 2x2 plate. Then you can put as many papers as you need in between and close it up with another plate. I also added a tile on one for detail, but you don't need to do that. When the boss has work for you to do, hey bro, get off my paper. This is mine. And now you have a fully functioning paper clip that can hold together these pages better than I could hold it together when MatPat quit YouTube. Don't you hate it when you're about to brush your teeth but you can't squeeze out that last bit of toothpaste from the tube? So for this next hack, you're gonna need 9 parts, and the main one is called a hinge plate. And it's pretty easy to build when you connect these 2 builds to the hinge plate. Hey! And now you can squeeze these toothpaste tubes till they're drier than my Instagram DMs. This next one's really useful to drivers out there because it's a Lego key holder. I'm always losing my keys, so this should be very useful. To start, I grabbed some plates and command strip, which are really good if you don't want to nail your Lego into the wall. Then just find a Lego brick like this with a hole in it that you can thread onto your key ring, and then you can clip it onto the wall. You can also detail up the rest of the plate however you want, and I also attached this hinge piece as a way to hold notes. Guys, you better do it. We're trying to hit 500K by the end of the year. Another way to attach your keys is to get the minifigure keychain and attach their legs to the stud, making what looks like a medieval torture device.
Number 1 victory royale, yeah, Fortnite, we about to get down.
Another thing I like to do is frame pictures of things that are very important to me. And when you are building a picture frame like this, it really depends on the size of the picture. So for this one, which is a 6x4 picture, I need enough room for the picture and 2 extra studs surrounding the tile I place it on. What I did first was surround it with 1 brick wide plates and then put on top of those 2x4 bricks in different colors to make it really pop. You can also make it stand on an angle by attaching some bricks to the back of it, and it will fit right along with some of the family photos.
All right, so which one of these is your favorite grandchild?
Bruh.
But that one's me.
You know what's also important? Helping other people. So for this next build, I want to make a charity box bank that you could put spare change in, and when it is full, give to people in need. And this one is really simple to make and uses basic Lego parts. There's also a lot that goes into it, so I'm gonna make a full tutorial on my second channel. But basically, you take a plate and build around it to make it look like a bowl, and then build a smaller box like this to make a small trap door using latch pieces. And then I cover it up, pulled out a little cabinet to put some money in, closed in. Whoa, no way, it's gone? Hey, at least I built a special mechanism in the back where you can pull it out and retrieve all the money. This next one is super easy, and literally all you need to do is find generic Lego 2x4 pieces to make a Lego pencil holder. And once you choose what size you want it to be, start building up the cube until it's about as high as you want it to be. Then I went to my desk and grabbed some loose pencils, and now we have a pencil holder big enough to hold your mom. Thought I was gonna get away without a your mom joke. So Lego Fortnite just dropped and I have a whole gaming setup, but everything is kind of a mess and I just have my headphones and controller lying around. So obviously I kind of need to fix this. I was able to build this design with very simple Lego pieces and then do it a second time, and I'm able to put the controller right on top and it holds it perfectly. And I would say this works pretty well, and now my controller has somewhere to sleep. But what about my headphones? For this you need 31 pieces and a lot of Technic. And you do this by connecting these, that, this, that, these, those, and that. And you can grip this right to your cable and it will actually work really well. I gotta say, this is probably one of the most useful builds in this video. Now, one more useful bonus life hack is making a popsicle out of Lego. And it only needs these 6 pieces as well as a glass and some prime. And to build it, you attach this cone piece to the axle, slide the connector pin down and then the dish, as well as a 2x2 plate to lock it all in. Now I'm gonna take this glass and fill it with some prime, connect the build, and put it in the freezer for a couple hours. And while we wait for that to freeze over, let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Squarespace. Squarespace is an awesome online website builder you can use to make websites for your business or hobbies. And it's perfect for me because I have an unhealthy obsession with buying Lego, and my mom told me I have to sell some of them. So I started a Squarespace website to start selling some of these sets that you can't buy in stores anymore. Also, if you ever wanted to start a podcast, well, now you can, because they are also giving you loads of different templates, including one for gamers and creators like yourself. All right, let's check if it's done yet. You done? No?
That's okay, take your time.
Also, did I mention on my website I was able to list some Florida Mans, Muppets, and 212 Troopers? Yeah, you could buy those on there. Also, do you run a small YouTube channel or have a following? Because with Squarespace, you could set up your own merch store so that way your fans could wear some fire drip. All right, it's been a couple hours. I was just at the gym, so I could really use a popsicle. And here it is. Nope, it's not done yet. So make sure to check out squarespace.com and use my link below to save 10% off of your first website or domain purchase. I'll also leave a link so that way you could buy some of my retired Lego sets and the Florida Man figures, all from my website down below. Now let's see if it's done. All right, it looks like it's done and frozen. Let's try it out. It's actually not bad. If you're gonna build any of these, let me know. And by the way, we're going to choose a winner for someone who commented all the different things that I mentioned earlier in the video, so make sure to comment where you saw them. Other than that, if you enjoyed this, watch these videos. They're great. God bless and stay awesome.